Okay, I dug out this old VGC09 match from a couple of months ago, well, a month ago, and it's against tblakey89, who's pretty cool, and so I'm going to lead with Azelf and Infernape, and he's going to lead with Harryhammer and Cresselia. I'm going to go for the fake out on this Cresselia, because I know he's going to try and trick room, and I'm going to try and get some damage on it, and try and get rid of it next turn. And his Harryhammer's going to go for the fake out on my Azelf, so I can't get some damage on the Cresselia or Psy. I think I was going to go for a Psychic on his Harryhammer, get rid of that, and then just try and deal with the Cresselia. So I'm going to protect with my Infernape, and he's going to protect with his Harryhammer. But that's alright, because I'm just going to try and explode with Azelf just to try and get rid of the Cresselia, because I really don't want to let him get his Trick Room up, because that will really screw me over quite badly. But it only does about half damage to him, which is like one of the most powerful explosions in the game. Well, not quite one of the well, it is one of the more powerful ones used, and it does half. That's ridiculous. Bulky little fucker. Yay! I swore. Am I like Wild Chase yet? So anyway, I'm going to bring in my Latios, and I think I've missed something. Never mind. So his Harryhammer is going to go for because he got the Trick Room up. So his Harryhammer is now one of the fastest things, and he can get his Rock Slide off, which is going to do a reasonable amount to my Infernape and hardly anything to Latios. And then he's going to go for an Ice Beam, and that's going to get it into the yellow. And my Infernape's going to go for the Heat Wave. That's going to do it's going to do about half to the Harryhammer, and it's going to do a little bit to the Cresselia. And finally, Latias, who goes last because he's a speedy little amazing guy, usual thing, crazy. I have no idea what I'm about, but anyway, goes to the Psychic, and that's going to take out the Harryhammer. So then he's going to bring in his Rhyperior. And I'm going to protect with both of them, because I'm really scared that he's going to do some sort of move that is going to screw me over, and I want to see what it is, and then maybe stall out the stall out the Trick Room, because that's all I can really do. And he's going to go for the Ice Beam on my Latios, and he's also going to go for an Earthquake, I think it was, but instead this time next turn he goes for the Rock Slide, and that's still going to take out my it's going to take out. Well, it's going to take out the Inferno, and yes, it's going to also take out the Latios. I forgot that bit. Never mind. And his Cresselia is going to go for the Ice Beam, but it's not even got a target because the bloody Rhyperior has already taken him down. So I'm going to go into Metagross, and I still have a chance here. But he's going to go for the Earthquake, and finally, after the whole event that I went to, didn't get hit by one Earthquake. Finally, the Sugarberry comes in use. Yes. So that's going to do less than half, which is really nice. And I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash on his Rhyperior, because I think it's rock, isn't it? Part rock, and yeah, it's super effective. So that was why I did it. And I got the attack boost, which is really nice. And he's going to go for the Ice Beam with his Cresselia, and that's going to do nothing. So next turn, he's got the Trick Room's worn off. So I'm going to go for another Meteor Mash, because I'm going to outspeed anyway. Except to go for the on Rhyperior, and he protects just so he can try and get the Trick Room up. But had I gone for Meteor Mash on the Cresselia, I might have KO'd it and stopped it getting the Trick Room, and then I could have dealt with his Rhyperior next turn. And so instead I go for the Bullet Punch next turn, and he's going to get an Ice Beam off, and that's going to do nothing. But I'm in a really bad situation here, because he's still got the Cresselia and he's got the Trick Room up now, so I can't outspeed him except for going Bullet Punch, which is quite weak, even though I've got the attack raise, which is quite useful, but still not going to be enough. I'm just going to bring in this Abomasnow thing, which I can still get super effective damage on it, but I'm going to have to go for the Bullet Punch if I have any hope of KOing it, well, outspeeding, but it's not going to KO, and it's going to do about 3/4 damage, and he's just going to go for a Shadow Ball, and that's going to take out the Metagross. and that is Good Game Blakey. Thanks for that. It's because I wanted the battle with Blakey because I was originally wanting to play him in the final of the tournament in Manchester, but you know, never mind. Yeah, I'll have some more battles up either later today or tomorrow, and I've got a whole week off next week, so I'll have lots of stuff. So yeah, like, comment, sub, bye.